special guest with us, the movie coach of the NBL Oz Gaming. Welcome to Dallas. What's going on, man?
Chilling. I mean, this is really nice. Like, none against the Philly event, but this like the layers. What I was telling my girlfriend is like, this would be cool to see because because I had to play there last minute. Instead of like having all these like tables and games going where you can't really hear nothing, it's like secluded, so like players can actually dial in and focus and talk to each other.
The last time you were at a UPA event, you were playing.
Yeah, I got asked to sub last minute.
So last time you were playing, now you're sitting here scouting.
Yeah. Wow, we took out Mommy first round. I didn't miss a shot, so.
Oh my God.
Old man still got a little bit.
You get some love
a lot of kangaroos.
Community, but also you get a lot of time from your players.
Yeah.
So,
There's Jade. I think he's at the airport still, honestly.
I'm hearing a lot of people still trapped.
You saying
the ladies.
You saying pretty much like why you hating outside the club? You can't even get
Exactly, yeah.
That's crazy.
You hear that?
Well, that game starts tomorrow at 9 a.m., so they better be here.
Jade, if you're not here, I'm giving out your gear.
Wait. You have gear?
Yeah, I got enough for the players. I might go find a little bit, but this is not the official.
I will take anything.
Moody, all I need from a merch perspective is just one sweatshirt with a big ass angry kangaroo on the front. That's all.
We don't have those. We have long sleeves so far and short sleeves.
We'll talk.
Well, I'll talk to my girlfriend. We'll go through the inventory. We'll see what we got. I'm gonna start auctioning off Jaden's gear. So
you could do an NBL auction for charity. That would actually be pretty cool. See.
Wow, look at this guy.
Look at this guy. Come on.
That's cool. Have you guys been out there?
Yeah.
I told Danny, I was like, I want to see where they're at because everyone kept coming up to me and dapping me. I'm like, all right, yeah, let's come back here real quick.
I'm excited to see. So during the Vegas event, there was a very famous photo taken of Coach Len and Coach Jonah. Both of them like kind of like hulking over Anstey's and scouting him. They both had picks in the top 10. I'm very interested to see which GMs recreate that photo with which prospects this weekend. That's gonna be fun. You don't have to worry about guards.
No, thankfully.
I'm excited to see you're gonna see Roy Chris just standing behind U-Bots it's very interesting.
I'll be doing similar. I mean, we gotta look at the locks. It's pretty cool this week actually. Not talk about our team that much, but we actually did second round of interviews already. I know some teams haven't done their first, and we had our GM and we had all 4 of our players on the call. So every prospect would jump up and they'd be like, oh, they were kind of overwhelmed. They're like, oh, I feel special now. But it's cool, man. It's cool to be able to just have to zero in on just locks. That's the cool part. So you'll see me walking around looking at the locks. Be scouting some of my assistant coaches too. So I'll be looking around for that. But
man, if you would have gone back 5 years ago,
looking around,
would you have ever seen yourself at this point?
To be honest, Champ, yeah, eventually. I always.
No, not being honest.
I mean, you know me, I'm a confident person. Not to sound like that, but if you were to tell me that I'd eventually be a head coach in this league or a GM, I'd say I could see it because it's no secret. From season 1, I told people I wanted this 2K stuff to last a while. I feel like I have a bunch of areas I can fit in, and the playing careers are gonna go forever. I joined the league when I was 24, so that's not really too young. Shout out to the OG still doing it. But the younger guys, they got quicker reflex and stuff like that. And myself, as you guys know, I've normally been the vocal leader on my teams. I'm always kind of the GM for seasons WR and MPBA and stuff like that, signing this up, making sure everyone's paid, setting up the rosters, sending screenshots and submitting. So I kind of always saw myself like that, and luckily I got the opportunity to be assistant coach last season. I kind of went into it and it was oh, this is gonna be a piece of cake. I was a former player. This is second nature, and then you learn a lot, and it really prepared me for this, and it's exciting.
So here's the cool part. So if you obviously came into the league season 1.
Yeah.
Think about how many guys you came into the league with that are still playing and even still involved with the league, right? You're coaching now.
Yeah.
Joel Azu, he's coaching. I know he only started in season 2, but
JT now on the broadcast.
He's on the broadcast. We have guys who are about to enter year 6 playing 2K professionally. 6 years. It's nuts.
It's cool though, but it's cool that honestly I've told people too. You see some other esports where Call of Duty and stuff, where you kind of the majority of them, it's no secret they're younger. They have better reflex and stuff. 2K, there's not really an age limit. You can either be a player or find your way in this stuff and make a genuine career out of it and be able to support your family and stuff like that. So it's a really cool career path to be in. And we are year 6, but like this league is still new. If you look back at Call of Duty and all that stuff, like they didn't really blow up till years later down the line. So, and you know, this league's growing, and you know, I don't try to be biased, but like just alone seeing how like involved NBL is in the Australia and all that stuff, I feel like it's just going to continue to immensely grow, and you know, it's exciting.
I'm ready for as great as Duke's has been. The NBL has been great. Gen G's been fun. I'm ready for an NBA expansion team. I'm ready for a little Houston
I agree.
Rockets.
I'd like to see it.
Nuggets, a little LA Clippers
Suns.
action.
I like to see it.
Suns game.
Yeah.
I feel like the Suns have been rumored since like I joined the league back in season 2.
Yeah.
Let's see the Pelicans. You
The
know, like
Pelicans
something.
gaming.
Yeah.
Could you imagine an angry ass Pelican as a 2K logo? That'd be
That'd be pretty good. I don't think we'll beat the Angry Kangaroo, but
No, the kangaroo.
It's a murder machine.
It's
Yeah.
funny because the two best logos that we have are two expansion team logos. Your guys' logo and Gen G's logo is just like
It's cool, yeah,
The
it's cool.
black with the tiger. It's nuts.
it's definitely cool.
Yeah.
Mooty, I
Yeah.
want to ask you a big question. It's going to be the last question because we do have to run through this bracket. I know that there's
Absolutely.
a great event going on out there.
Yeah, you guys want to get out there.
What does this event do for coaches when it comes to drafting prospects? What do these events do? Like, do they matter, or is it just like a little part of it?
I think it matters a lot. Like I was telling people, interviews, when you go through it, a lot of people like buy in huge on interviews. I don't buy too in on them. They can help you or decline you a little bit. But these events matter to me in my opinion, because being a player too, you can really see if guys are nervous or like if how their emotions are, how they handle themselves when you know the pressure's on or things are going well for them. So I think this really, that's why it was very important. I made it important to NBL that I wanted to get out here. Luckily, they sent me out here because you can really see if you know guys are built or not. When you get to this level, call it cliche, call it corny, whatever you want. On the stage, skill is one of the least important factors, in my opinion. It's about the guys who can really handle the pressure, control their emotions, and be able to be, you know, that guy, be a true professional. Whether they're up 40 or down 40. That's why the Wizards were very good for many years now. It's about, I guess, showing who you are, your personality, and this is the only really way to do it. Even if you're not on video, there's going to be a lot of eyes and ears and people that matter here. So just to see how you perform, not only a skill thing, but how you handle yourself. Is this guy a leader? Is he talking positive? Is he being optimistic when things are going bad? Or is he standing up and cussing out his teammates saying, oh, you sold my you know what, and all that stuff. So in my opinion, I think it's extremely important, especially to put in perspective for this lock class. Why I felt comfortable moving back to 24 and acquiring 2 future firsts is because I only feel like there's a couple, like, maybe 1 or 2, like, elite locks. It's not like past class where you're like, this guy's going top 5, top 10 or so. But this class has a lot of depth and a ton of room than any other years for guys to really, like, stamp themselves and, you know, get their draft stock up. And they can do it right here. So
Big lock week.
yeah, I think it's a big lock week, big center week, in my opinion.
Well, you know what? I'm
Bad
looking
shooting
forward
already.
to it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hey, it's like, there's a reason we got ours in the expansion.
Yep.
Can't stress that enough.
But I think it's very important, so.
Mooty, I appreciate you coming back, man. I really
Pleasure.
do. I look forward to going out there and having a
Yeah.
good time. We will be out there shortly. But listen, man, appreciate you so much, man. I'll see you around out there, man.
Yep, we'll see you guys soon.
Yeah, for sure. You know how we do at the UPA events.
Absolutely.
You know, yeah.